13-7. Welcome back to what might be the fastest video in the history of videos. Do I just run into the boss and just YOLO this thing? Or should I be a smart kid and build up my SP and then find them? I should build up SP. Let's do that. These guys weren't really a threat. They just healed themselves and took a lot of time. The turtles do an attack furthest, so hopefully they're not stat boosted enough to completely wreck one of my boys, but we'll figure that one out. We fought one of the rhinos in the previous video, and it just looked like he does attack closest, so maybe I'm worried about nothing, so I don't know. We'll see. It would be a nice little tank check to see how my boy does, tanking all this things. You know, all that talk I did about reflect is a crow. Okay. Maybe it's attack random, maybe it's not furthest. That would make some sense. Okay. We probably should have just fought the boss, but whatever. Whatever. Hopefully I can build up some SP on this guy who doesn't do any different attacks, and then we can get ready. So I think it's a net win. I'll take one potion in exchange for getting full SP and learning a little bit more about our turtle friends. So, boom. Full SP. Come on. Come on. I would like to see some sort of support build come out. I know a lot of players want this. They just like that playstyle, that class fantasy. Engineer is a little bit that, and I hope they lean into that and go all in on Engineer being support. I think it would be cool for solo play stuff if you're giving your whole team a bunch of SP. Hey, you see the 6-star character? I just can't get her. You won't until you have spent enough money. I'm going to use that as a meme. That's gonna be a meme. That's relevant. That's so cruel. I bet taking the screenshots while I'm reading the text probably ruins the immersion for you guys, but you know what? I think we'll be okay. Okay, double bosses. Don't know what they do. I know that turtle does a attack random that killed one of my guys, so we are going to focus the turtle. I think the bosses only do attack closest, and honestly, I really want to see, if all they do is attack closest, I do want to see the damage check here. See if my tanky boy can take that. This should kill him, so I'll do attack team, get a bunch of damage out there, and okay, let's just do autopilot until I have to heal myself. You are seeing the heal self per turn, shield self per turn. Those are the Kung Fu talents. I'm not a big fan of them. Because as a tank, you typically don't get a lot of attacks off. However, when I max out my total stats and set pieces and possibly Thunder and Fury, I will probably have enough total stats hanging around that I can get a respectable amount of speed in there. So it might be nice. But then again, at that time, will there be any content out there that's challenging? Probably Guild Boss. World Boss is questionable now, but that's because Reflect, not because of the total stats from what I've heard. Yeah, we wrapped him up. He got bodied. Yeah, boy, get body. Dude, Swordsman, Sword Envoy, he's so good. He's so good. Well, we're going to do a little victory lap through here. We're going to do a little victory lap through the dungeon. We're going to see the new dialogue text in there. And, yeah, that's not bad. I got no complaints. It's not bad at all. So easy peasy. We keep rolling on. 13-7 was a joke. It was easy. Wasn't even a damage check. I'm wearing the same thing that I wore when I beat 11-6. The only difference is my full armor mech is +2 when he was +1. I don't really think that matters, but someone's going to be out there and be like, well, actually, Gav, you upgraded. Yeah, I get it. It's not that kind of channel, fellas. It's not that kind of channel. But here we go. So, hey, filming content, doing things. Knock out these lizards. I wonder who are going to be the enemies that we see next. You know? I'm also very curious. I think we're going to sit at quality 9 for quite a while. I think they want to finalize the quality 9 situation, get everything balanced, get the drop rates where the devs like it and where it's not causing player churn, which is a fancy way of saying players getting burnt out and leaving a game. And I think the updates that we got this week are a massive step. It's a bunch of little steps. You add them together, it's a big step. in the right direction of making people excited. And you're seeing that. You're seeing a bunch of people push and drop loot today. People are excited. They are doing things. I still haven't filmed a Raid 7 and a Raid 8 video, so that's going to be on the list. But I'm going to keep pushing these flags till I get stuck. And we'll do that. I will keep you guys relatively up to date on their guild boss progress, seeing what people think about that. But guild boss is going to ramp up. I know if you're in like a smaller guild or a newer guild, you're probably killing guild boss 1 and 2. It's going to start ramping up. Players are going to start getting more gear with these drops that are coming out. They're going to get more total stats. They're going to kill bosses faster. Reset points start pumping. Next thing you know, you're clearing like 7 bosses a week, you know? So that is really going to help. I know I said it a couple times. If you look at guild boss and you say, okay, right now we're averaging around 1 set piece per week. Maybe less than that, but I'll just use 1 set piece per week as my example. You've still got 30 people in a guild, and everybody's got 6 pieces. So if everybody wants set pieces, that's going to take like 200 weeks, not including redundant pieces. You know what happens when all of your healers are geared and all of your tanks are geared, and it's just like the majority of DPS players fighting over the same stuff, you know. However, now that we're going to have the reset points and things like that running and killing bosses faster, it's going to ramp up, and it's going to continue to ramp up and ramp up and ramp up, and we'll probably be in a good spot in a pretty decent amount of time. Also, for future players, you know, let's say you're not finding this game until, you know, a significant amount of time after it's officially released. If you join a guild where they've all got their set pieces, well, they don't need a lot of the stuff that's dropping, so you're going to get some hand-me-downs, and it's going to work. So let us do our quick victory lap. Nile is the croc that goes into Gosler croc, which goes into some other stuff. Is this the team that I do? I'm like, why is it saying auto? Because it wants to put my minions in. So it wants to put minions in. Okay. So that was not useful. What's not lock doing? What you wearing, boy? I'll just put Vuk in there. Vuk needs his moment. So I will put Vuk in the second spot, show him off. I totally did the opposite of what I said I was going to do. Whatever. Why am I messing with this? 20,000 TTS team total stats. Let's do it. Let us do it. So, anyways, we're going to take a little victory lap through here. We will continue pushing on, and unless 1311 is a chokehold or something like that, I think we're getting through here. I think we're getting through to the next zone. So we'll go to 14. I haven't looked it up to see. I could do like some sort of like Discord search and see what people were saying about zone 14 and whatnot. But you know what? If I forgot about it, then I forgot about it, and we will just you'll know when I know. Basically, we'll put it that way. Oh, yeah. Did we get stuck? What happened? All right, no big deal. No big deal. Am I the only person that's had like Dua Lipa stuck in my head for like the past week? My girlfriend started playing that. She's been doing a bunch of stuff. And I think the song is like, I got new rules, na. When my girlfriend sings it, she's like, I got new shoes, and na. But anyways, all right. You know, you don't need to be in a hurry to challenge me and get yourself killed. Hey, something on firehead. Oh, really? That's the funniest thing I've ever heard. You won't be laughing after I mangle you into pieces. All right. I'm like reading the text in my head twice before I read it out loud, and it's like making me sound like a robot. But one of these days, I'm gonna like just read something questionable and not process it. You know, anytime you hit the record button, you're losing brain cells by the minute. I mean, I've proven that. So, we did it. Ran through another flag, another dungeon. We're rolling, fellas. We're rolling. I'm not gonna lie. I'm getting optimistic. I think I might be able to push all the way to 16. I don't know if I'll be able to get through 16, but I know I'll be able to push 16. And one of these days I'll do a victory lap, and once I get stuck, I'll go back and try to knock out all the stars for the previous content. That should be relatively easy. That's just going to take some time and some energy resource to get that done. So that'll happen when it happens. I don't know if that's really worth recording. I might show not 3-starring, I guess it's only 1-star. I might show clearing the secret dungeons. Maybe that'll be a thing. You know what the enemies are in there, so it's not really a surprise, but a lot of times it really is a gear check. So we'll see. But anyways, 40% on Guild Boss 3, and we've got a day and a half left of attacks. So I do believe if everybody shows up, decline, if everybody shows up, that we got a good chance of doing it. But that is the focus. Keeping everybody active, punching the boss. Next week we can be a little bit more lax because I think we're only going to do 1 through 3. But well, look at that. Would you take a look at that? We're doing it. We're getting through here. As always, I'll see you guys in the next video.